Hey buddies, hope you're all well. I have some very exciting news. So a year ago, I put myself on a waiting list to have an allotment plot. There's where I live. There's like a huge allotment plot behind my flat, and I was just very curious. Listen, I don't know the first thing about growing produce or having an allotment, but I guess everyone starts somewhere, and how difficult can it be? So anyway, I'd actually forgotten about it. But then they emailed me the other day asking me to go and view this plot. And I was so reluctant because I'm quite shy, really. I think I fake it quite a lot and get past it, but I am very shy naturally, and I'm quite comfortable in my little bubble, and I think I get very scared about coming out of that bubble. So that's why I spend quite a lot of time by myself out in fields walking. And obviously it is a dream of mine to one day have a little kitchen garden and a greenhouse, and like I really do want to learn. So I'm maybe having an allotment is probably the best way of starting out. But anyway, I went to view it today. The lady was lovely. She gave me a tour of the allotment. It was beautiful. There was like no sound, it was just birds, and yeah, it was really, really beautiful. And the plot itself, I'm very lucky because really the only thing that I need to do is de-weed it and turn the soil. I was dreading it because I thought, I bet there's going to be like piles of wood, great big bushes. But no, I'm very, very lucky. So I signed on the dotted line, and now I am the proud owner of an allotment plot. And I just sort of stood there and I was like, now what? So yeah, I put together a shopping list on Amazon, and I think it's going to be quite a pricey venture, but at least it's an adventure and it's a skill. So I'm very, very excited. I literally got back like not long ago, and I already want to go back up to the plot and just start working away. But I'm just gonna let it sit because it's been sitting for a while anyway, so there's no rush. And I'm just gonna start doing some research. I am gonna order some books. I was introduced to quite a few people on the plot actually, and they were all so lovely, but not intrusive, as in like you don't feel as though you're roped into talking to people, because everybody's there to just like be at peace, I guess. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. And that being said, if anybody watching this has any experience of growing and either, I don't know, running a kitchen garden or just growing in general, gardening or having an allotment, please do reach out to me in the comments or on Instagram, because I would very much value any type of assistance. I know that there's probably going to be a few people on the plot who are very kind and knowledgeable, and there's also books, there's YouTube videos obviously out there, and there's lots of avenues for me to learn. But I think a one-on-one like conversation with somebody is probably going to be super helpful for me. But yeah, I'm very excited to take you on this little journey, and there's no going back, I guess, because I've got it. So, and obviously anybody who has experience with allotments knows that they do have strict rules, so I can't exactly just let it go dormant. But this is the perfect time of year to start planting, and there's a lot of things that need to be sown in April. So I do know like some basics. I know like some basic plants and produce that is perfect to grow. Taking care of them is probably a different thing, but I mean, how difficult can it be? So I've already like mentally laid out the space, and I want to have like a wood chip area with, for now, a temporary greenhouse, but one that I can walk into, and I'm going to take up a bunch of pots and books and tools, and then next to that I will have a potting table, and then a little bench maybe with some storage underneath that I can sit and have a rosé and drink a rosé and read a book. I almost said drink a book. I mean, those things are not hugely important, but I feel as though if I have like a base of where like my main area is going to be, then I'll know the rest of the plot. And I only want so far at the moment to have like a row of a mixture of flowers and produce, and then I'm just going to do it row by row. I'm not going to get like dividers. I'm just going to use twigs with twine to lay out where I want everything to go, and then over time I can begin to actually set like permanent areas. So yeah, I have a vague idea of what I'm doing, but I am also very nervous, and even though I have an idea of what to do, I don't know where to start. The lady gave me a couple of spades. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought, but yeah, she gave me a couple of spades, and I already have half a bag of soil, a box of wildflower seeds, and 2 watering cans. So, oh, and I have a compost bin, a big compost bin, so yeah, I can just literally stand there and be like, now what, buddies? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you join me on my new adventure. I will try my best to take you along with me and record the process. It's gonna be a wild adventure, buddy. You might as well just call me Farmer George at this point. Anyways, I will catch you in the next one, buddies. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The scaffolding is finally down. So now I can see this beautiful view with the sun shining. And now it's very bright and airy in here, which is great. I'm so pleased. And in the living room, this is my cozy little spot where I sit and people watch. So, yeah, I can watch all the people. And here's my little buddy, George. The other George, the fluffier, cuter George. He's got a little daisy. He's got his daisy on because he has, you probably noticed in some of my videos, but he does have an eye condition, so he gets this great big sort of boil looking thing. I won't go too close, but you can see it doesn't cause him any problems. It's not sore or anything, but sometimes I think when he's cleaning his face he scratches it by mistake. So what I'm trying to do is let the wound close up a little bit. Then he can have it off. At night time I'll take it off so he can curl up next to me in this beautiful comfy bed. Such a vibe, and I just love this rug. Everything is looking cozy vibes, buddy. I've actually forgotten what bulbs I've planted in here, but they are finally sprouting. I think there's 4 in here, 4 in there. So far I can only see 1 poking through there, and there's 3 there, but I think that they do take a few weeks, to be honest, from what I remember looking up before. But yeah, I love these pots as well. I just hope that they sprout soon so that I can place them somewhere. So this is the update with my wildflower planters. This one is going in the kitchen. Well, it doesn't really matter, but you can see this one's doing really well. I've put them in the bedroom window for now, because this is where I get the most direct sunlight. So yeah, I thought that they needed a bit of sunlight because you can see they're wilting a bit. So I'm not too sure why that is. It could be just because I did water them earlier. So let's see how that goes. But they do look like they're growing so well. And hopefully they bush out a little bit more. So also the living room ones are just here. These ones are a little bit more sparse, but I have put some more seeds, pushed some more seeds into the soil, and with a fresh sort of sprinkling of soil. So hopefully it's not too late in the year, and hopefully they should grow now that we're getting more sunlight. And I've also put these, I can't remember what they are. I want to say that I think they're freesias, but don't quote me on that. So anyway, I put them outside also so that they can have some direct sunlight, but you can see they are looking good. This one only has 2 sproutlings so far. It's not a big deal because I did plant, I think it was 4 or 5 in each. So fingers crossed, it's just a little bit slow. But I am gonna get, I know this is a very small window, but I really want to get some like 10 centimeter terracotta pots. So 3 on this side and then 3 on the other side. I don't know why, I don't need to, but it's just that, I mean, I love this view, and I love opening, like every morning I open this window and just take in a deep breath of air. And yeah, I just thought it might be pretty because I don't have a garden, so try what I can to bring some nature to my windows. But yeah, hopefully this one sprouts some more, but we'll see. Want a cuddle? Do you want a cuddle? Is that what you're after? George likes to come and sit on my desk, so I'm wondering whether I should just give in and let him. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come and cuddle? Okay. This is George's new favourite spot, sitting at my desk with me, and he often just curls up there for the rest of the evening. And it's funny, like when I go to bed, he curls up on the pillow next. He just loves to be around me all of the time. You'll have to excuse the daisy around his neck. He has, you can see he's got, well, I mentioned this in my last clip, but he has an eye condition, so I'm just trying to heal up that wound a little bit before I take it off. So don't panic, it doesn't bother him. In fact, sometimes I actually think that he wants it on. He is slowly becoming the true mascot of this channel. Poor thing, aren't you? Poor thing. This is George's channel now.